welcome to my channel. So we've had a chat about personal development and how it's very important. And part of personal development is developing the way you handle your finances. That's also a very important part that normally gets overlooked. You get told to be great, you get motivated, you get told to be awesome, not to quit, not to give up, but not much time is spent on how you handle your money. And I think that's also a very important part of personal development and actually spending time investing in your way of handling finances, growing your financial maturity. So let's talk about money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money. We're gonna talk about money. Money, 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 money. So today we're gonna talk about money. Let's talk about managing our money. That's a very important topic. You can tell your girl's getting warm. This is a very, very important topic. This is something that really each and every person, every human being should consider. It plays such a huge role in your life. It affects you now and it affects the rest of your life. Your money affects you as much as your mental state affects you. Your money affects you. You know how people say money doesn't buy happiness, and recently I heard someone say that money doesn't buy happiness, but I'd like to find out. Let me be a billionaire and let me find out. So let's talk about money. This is not an easy conversation for me to have because I'm not a millionaire, not a billionaire. I am not balling. So it's a very difficult conversation for me to have for that reason. But anyway, I'll share the little nuggets that I have from the little knowledge that I've gained from reading. Someone said that CEOs are people who read a lot, leaders are people who read a lot. So I do believe that you gain a lot from reading. You gain a lot that could be very beneficial for yourself or for those around you. Who knows, you might learn something that will benefit the next person. But I must say, for me, all the reading that I've been doing has had a positive impact in a lot of areas of my life, because the more I put in knowledge in certain areas of my life, I subconsciously fix them, even sometimes when you're not even being very, very intentional. But because you've made that deposit in your mind, for some reason you just end up doing it, or you just draw towards it. So yeah, that's where I am with money. I'm not making a lot of it. I'm aspiring to make a lot of it. I am doing a lot of stuff towards that, working towards that. Without further ado, I think we should just get to the first thing. So before we even get to like exactly what we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you guys the money book that I'm reading. It's called Manage Your Money Like a Grown Up. I'm one of those people that can't swear, guys. I can't swear to save my life. I think like it's the way we were raised. Like I can't swear. Like I really can't swear. Like you'd have to, like, I don't know, do what to make me swear. Like even reading the title of the book. So when I first got this book, I was struggling to read it, not because of the swearing, but because of the style it was written in. I didn't expect that. A lot of the books that I've read that are like sort of like lifestyle or how to live or how to do stuff, normally like very straightforward or to the point. And this book was different. It was very different. It was a good different, but initially I couldn't read it because I don't know. I was just like, what is happening? Maybe this book is gonna be too much for me. As much as like I can't swear, I felt like, yo, this book is gonna be, it's gonna be full of swear, cussing, and I felt like, oh my god, it's not necessary to get your point across by cussing, and it quickly bored me. And the author wasn't really even cussing at the beginning, but I was just like, I think because of the title, I I had a preconceived idea of what the writing was going to be like, and the style really gave me that impression. And also, like, this book, the reason why I got, you might be asking yourself, okay, girl, like, you have all these issues, why did you buy the book to begin with? I bought the book because it was recommended by Nicolette Mashile. I listened to her a lot. I had listened to her a lot. She has a lot of stuff to say that I felt like, oh my god, wow, that's amazing. I felt like I could learn from her. So I watch and listen to her a lot. So because of that, this is one of the books that she recommended were good. And after I've actually given the book a chance, I don't even remember why I decided to give the book a chance, but I did. And wow, I've been reading this book for a long time, and I'm not even that far. Like, yeah, that's how far I am. And I must say, like, I've learned so much, and I've adopted a lot of the strategies that I've come across in this book. Um, I love the way the author just brings the points across. So relatable, and I feel like she writes the book in such a way that you're able to see where you fit in, and you're able to actually make the book work for you. It's not like those books where the author is almost like forcing their way of doing things down your throat. This one is like, okay, so this is what I see. This book basically educates you about money, and then you decide from the education you've gotten how you're going to make it work for you. So that's amazing. And it sort of like gives you nice guides as to how you can make it work for you. And the nice thing is that it's also backed up with stats. But also, she has a lovely way of relaying those to you without you having to read long research papers and trying to be an accountant. It's amazing. So, the first thing we wanted to talk about that was addressed from the onset of this book, which I thought was really amazing, is, can money make you happy? I know this is something that has been spoken about a lot by people who have money and people who don't have money. I've heard people who have money say, well, money doesn't buy happiness, and they're probably right. But I've also heard people who say, well, if you say that, you've never been broke. Sam actually says that in this book. I actually want to read that. It's like 2 lines for you guys. She says, people who say that money doesn't buy happiness have never been broke. But the relationship between money and happiness isn't as simple as you may think. And I agree with her. It's really not that simple. It's really not as easy as get money, get happy. If you think about it, think about like the smallest thing. Like, I've heard people, like even myself, like was like, where you like find yourself in a place where you're like, if I could get 1,000 rand, I would really be happy, because with 1,000 rand it means I could buy ABC. You know, normally what makes a person happy is what they can get from having the money. So the important thing is not necessarily the money, but rather what the money can get. So it's not necessarily the money that makes you happy, but it's what the money can get you that makes you happy. Like, I know that this seems like obvious, and see, like, this is very simple, but you'd be surprised. Sometimes we chase the money because we want certain things, but then we focus so much on chasing the money, or we get used to chasing the money, that we even forget why we were even chasing the money to begin with. We get so used to chasing the money, and by the time we get to the top, we're like, yay, this was so pointless. Because now I have found myself without ABC as a result of chasing this money. But look at me now. I'm not even flourishing. We're not even flourishing, but I wanted the money. But with that said, I also want to say, Don't be afraid to dream big. Like, dream big, have big dreams, set big goals, make big plans, because you can be great. I mean, it's possible. I don't know why I have so much energy. Actually, I know why, but I have so much energy today. Right now, I have so much energy. Actually, I feel like, yeah, I feel like jumping up and down. So yeah, receiving things, receiving gifts, those things, those are the type of things that make us happy. So those are things that are bought with money, you know. Yes, the next person can then argue, listen, you see, I get my happiness from spending time with God. I get my happiness from spending time with my family, you know, receiving a lot of love, hugs make me happy. But let's be real. Let's tell the truth. If you right now, where you are, couldn't just suddenly not afford your lifestyle, suddenly you couldn't pay to watch this YouTube video, would you be happy? Would you be okay? I doubt it. Yes, you'll pray. Yes, you'll trust God. And yes, God will give you peace and joy. But it will still bother you that, yay, I cannot pay my bills. And I need to know how to pay my bills. I need to find a way to pay my bills. That's why you go to wake up in the morning, you go to work, make money. That's why you sell what you're selling. That's why you're starting your business. Yes, we do things to give solutions, but if we're being real, if we're being for real, money buys things and makes certain things happen. I am a firm believer in that, you know, God orchestrates everything in our lives. And I'm a firm believer that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or even ask. And as much as I believe that, and I'm not taking anything away from that, and I believe with every fiber of my being that everything that I have and everything that I'm going to have is from God. I believe that. But you know, if we're being honest with ourselves and we look at those moments where our happiness is stolen by not being able, like when you can't pay your bills, you're sad. You don't have money for electricity, you are not happy about that. You're sad. And that is money having an impact on your joy, or rather happiness. Joy is a bit deeper. Topic for another day. So yeah, basically money is freedom. Money is freedom. Money is freedom. The freedom to be able to take care of the things that you want to take care of without being limited by money. You know, that is really, really nice. You know, I still can't wait to be a millionaire and be able to say, listen, you don't need money in your life. Because the same people that say like money doesn't buy happiness have money. Hey guys, the same people that say money doesn't buy happiness have it. They have the money. And they're saying it doesn't buy happiness. Yes, money won't buy your health. Yes, money won't buy your family. But if really, we do not need money and we do not have to work towards getting it, then the people who are saying money doesn't buy happiness, why are they not giving it away? They must just give it away. All of it. Not give away 1%. They must give all of it because they realize that money is not necessary. I think that line that says money doesn't buy happiness does not necessarily mean that money is not necessary. Because it is. It is. We need money to keep the lights on at the end of the day. When God comes through for you and you are really in a corner, he comes through for you. And he can come through for you financially. I have some testimonies where God really came through for me in a mighty way, where I was in a corner financially. And by the way, while I was in that corner, I was trusting God. I really was. But I was also not necessarily happy about it. It was not a nice place to be. But I trusted God to come through for me, and he did. So there are really two sides to the coin, and both of them are relevant, and both of them make sense. The fact that money makes you happy and money doesn't. I think money makes you happy for a moment, or for a certain period, for that period where that thing arrives. Like, yo, guys, that feeling when a bank notification comes through, like, yo, hey, guys, I'm an imnandi mali. No, when a bank notification comes through, who sees a bank notification and they're like, what? Nah, when a bank notification comes through, I'm like, yes, yebo, cash money, hello. Yeah, so yeah. So now that we've had the conversation about money and whether it buys happiness or not, let's have another conversation. A conversation about managing your money. This one is not an easy one, but it's also very important. It's important to be able to manage your money, and it's not as simple as many people make it seem like. Because people always just say budget. Yay! Have you ever tried putting a budget together? I do it all the time. But then you get to the store and you realize that you actually need this pair of jeans. Or you realize that you actually need sugar. Or you need salt. Whatever it is that you find that you need when you get to the store. Like, it's true that, like, there are I don't know where I've heard this, but apparently there are money personalities, and I agree with whoever said that, because, like, I can be a very spontaneous person, do things in J out of the blue, and now I'm one of you. J Vele, actually, I can be very spontaneous. I can be lying down, feel like doing nothing, and then jiggy jiggy, I get up and I want to climb a mountain, and I go and I climb a mountain. So that's how I am with my money as well. Like, I could be chilling, being responsible, following my budget, and then I get to the shop and then I see this pair of shoes that works so well for me for my outing next week. And I see that, I actually need to buy these shoes. In any case, these shoes are going to last a while. It's not like I'm buying them for one event. I do need shoes anyway. So I have that conversation with myself, and boom, money gone out of my budget. I've tried spreadsheet budgeting. I've tried actual, like, writing down on a piece of paper, even writing a grocery list, going to the grocery store, carrying a grocery list. I've even tried having something on my phone. There's this app that you use and you connect your bank account, see, and it just tells you that on this bank account you've got this much money that came through, you've got this much to spend, you've spent this much, you have this much left for the rest of the month from here and from there and whatever. It's a really amazing app, but it didn't work because I haven't fixed here, because that's where the problem starts. But anyway, I've even had, like, I've even used my banking app. My banking app is amazing. It allows you to budget. I did the things there, did not work. So right now I'm at a place where I'm working on this one. This one here, it needs to work, it needs to get worked on. It has a lot to do with how you see money. Not right now, the way I see money for me is just bartering system. It's just a piece of paper that I use to get a pair of shoes, and that's the end of it. So guys, I'm also still trying to figure out this money thing. I do not have it on lockdown. I cannot even say to you that, listen, but I must say, one thing that I have done that is very positive and that has had a great impact is I've taken on an extra income stream, and I work on it part-time, and it has given me a great deal of relief, because I have some extra income that comes in. All the money that I get there is my luxury money because I work hard for it. That's my whatever. So all the money I get from there I use for my own thing. In fact, that okay. So I have another income stream that helps with increasing my income. But what I've learned is that you can get more money, but if you haven't fixed your habits, it's pointless. More money is pointless. You just have more money to mess up, or more money to use the way you've been using the little money that you've had. I know because I got an extra stream of income, and the money came through, and the money comes through, but the money still does the same thing that the young money did. So having more money doesn't change anything. It doesn't. If you're a careless spender, when you have more money, you will spend more money carelessly. That's it. It's like that. This one. So yo guys, I'm trying. I must say I have improved. I've learned to say no to certain situations that require money. I can be a bit extreme. I tried something that really worked. We are just telling my friends that I'm not available for your birthdays. Because I realized that a lot of my money goes to birthday parties, birthday presents, birthday outfits. Because now, like, you invited to a birthday party, you have to dress up for it. You have to, because sometimes there are even themes. You have to dress up for the theme, have to do your hair, you have to now buy a gift, you have to travel there, you have to get back from there. You have to, some birthday parties now, you have to buy food. Because back in the day, you used to just rock up, put a gift, pelele up. Now, you have to buy food at a fancy restaurant that you weren't even going to eat at that month. That's another cost on you. So, guys, I started this year to say, hey, show me. I'm not available for your birthday. I'm not available for your baby shower. Please don't try and make me a bridesmaid. Because, that also charges money. Bridesmaids, guys, there's hair, there's nails, there's dress made from scratch, from a fabric that the bride requires, a pair of shoes that the bride approves of. So Jay, there's a lot that's involved. I was watching a friend of mine be a story, and yay, she was crying because every month, now she must cough up money for stroidom. And I was like, yo, I ain't at all. I remember when a friend of mine was getting married, she said to me, oh, busi, angizayi ngikwenza istroy because ngicabangile I'll afford ngathi mfungane. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Our friendship is still intact, and I love her so much. I love her to bits because she understood. What is the girl? You're lucky you went 10,000. Okay, I'm being dramatic. I don't know how much the dress cost, but like, yo. Sure, guys. Yay, imali. I did say, guys, this is a difficult conversation to have because, choppe money. I wanna choppe money. I don't know why I decided to talk about money, guys, because I don't have it. I also still want money. I'm without money, but I'm talking about money. But yeah, basically it's so important to learn to manage the little bit that you have. Like my mom always says, like, abantu abanemali encinci ngabona abantu abanemali. Basically what she's saying is, money, you don't have to like have a lot of money to be able to manage money. You just need to manage what you have. She said to me with my first job that paid me peanuts, and I was complaining, and she was like, no, you'll live, you'll see. In fact, you'll make wiser decisions than someone who has a lot of money to go around. And truth be told, I did, because I had no choice. I couldn't like spend money carelessly. I couldn't splurge unnecessarily. I had to make my money work. And funny enough, I had an entertainment budget. Hey, I used to go watch half price Tuesday movies. I always watched movies on Tuesdays with my friend. And I remember we had like a plan. We used to 1 week the one person buy snacks, the other week the other person buy snacks. So we had that, so each person pays for their own movie, and we used to watch at Newtown because Newtown was like the cheapest. We didn't go to fancy malls because fancy malls were expensive, and you watch the same movie at the end of the day. So we used to watch in Newtown for, I think it was 20 bucks or 10 bucks, I don't remember, but it was pretty affordable compared to like these big malls, because these big malls were expensive. We used to watch there, and we used to sneak in snacks. And fortunately, we were grown-ups. We're not like high school kids, so they didn't like search us or suspect that we're gonna like sneak in snacks, nyana. And yeah, that has always been my thing, just by the way. Besides the money, like, your movie snacks are terrible. Like, they're not the best snacks ever. And I remember this one time I tried this. I was with a group of friends. We went to watch movies, and I was sneaking in snacks. I'm so used to it. Like, that's what I always do, guys. I'm one of those people that sneak snacks into movies. Like, cause like you can sneak in your favorite snack. And I've had cake in a movie cinema because cake was nicer than, what did they sell? Like, literally, the only thing I ever buy at the movies is popcorn. But even like during that time, guys, it was so rough that I wasn't even buying popcorn. Like, I was buying knickknacks, like a pack of knickknacks, sing in it and go watch. We even started going to Macro with my friend, because we used to go to Macro together anyway to buy groceries. So we started including snacks in our grocery budget. So we would have like a little basket for snacks and buy and just split them. And we used to know that these were like our movie snacks. And it worked, and it was so much cheaper, and we had fun. We really did. That year on my birthday, I went to Gold Reef City for free with my friend. I have a friend whose birthday is on the same day as mine. I called her up and I said, "Friend, what are you doing for our birthday?" And she said, "I'm doing nothing. I'm broke." I was like, "Friend, let's go to Gold Reef City. Taxi to Gold Reef is 10 rand. Taxi back is 10 rand. 20 rand. We are going to go to Gold Reef City. We're going to have fun. Mahala. For 20 rand. It's only going to cost us 20 bucks. Gold Reef City doesn't allow you to go in with food. Did we not sneak in food?" Guys, okay, I feel like this is wrong. Like, I don't know why. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have shared that much information. But yeah, we went and had fun. And on your birthday, guys, you get that adventurer access. I think it's called adventurer. The one where you get to do anything and everything. We got dressed. We left very early in the morning. I called her early, hey girl, I want to enjoy my birthday, but Imala Yuko and Mina, I enjoy theme parks. Let's go ride a Gold Reef, Gibel Anaconda, Sijabule, Wemland. Did we not have fun? Had an amazing birthday. I still have pictures, actually. Had so much fun. So much fun. I was happy. Like, I didn't even want the day to end. We stayed there till the theme park closed. That's how much fun we had. And at some point we were like, "Yo, our friend, I have something here." And she was also like, "Hey, Nam, I have something here. Let's get some snacks here." And we got like, what did we get? I think we got what do you call that? Cotton candy. We got that. We got cotton candy, and that was our treat. And we enjoyed our birthday. So yeah, like, Mali.